Welcome back everyone to another LEGO review, and today we have Grogu with the hover pram. Let's get into it. With set number 75403, this set has 1,048 pieces, includes one minifigure with a US dollar of about $100, comes in at about 10 cents per piece. Now if you really want to help support the channel, hit that subscribe, like, and comment button. Without further ado, let's get into the set. Getting into the box art, to your surprise and mine, there is no difference in this set compared to all the ones the last couple years. They're still going with that Lego decal on the back with that trim of that orange, blue, or red sometimes, and in this case it is orange. There is some really cool play features on the box. It makes the frogs look like they're jumping inside of the prom. Other than that, there's nothing really special about this box art, and after opening the box, you're going to find 11 bags, which is more than I was actually expecting, and a little sticker sheet. Also to note, there is nothing inside the instruction manuals, no artwork, no, hey, this is why we built it, hey, this is who built it, or anything like that. So another boring instruction manual. Moving on to the minifigure in this set, it is very exciting that we finally got a Grogu. I'm just kidding. Of course, we got a Grogu. That's the same Grogu we've always had since day one of Grogu being a minifigure. So there's really nothing to see here, except for there's a really cool mini prawn that they did make. So I guess that's kind of cool. It goes with the set. A really cool name sign with the minifigure that goes right on there. And I really like the plaque that they've been using lately with the flat black mat on the back. So that looks really, really good. Again, this is the same minifigure they've always done. So now, if you can spot the difference in any of these, I'll give you a cookie. Now, the actual set compared to the minifigure is, of course, a big difference. The set itself isn't really necessarily that big, but the minifigure is super teeny tiny. Now, it also comes with a Sorgan frog, which is actually a pretty cool little feature that the older Grogu set did not come with, and it actually sticks onto Grogu fairly easily. There's actually a little Lego piece on the side of the frog that fits right in his hands, and you can still put that in the prom with him and Grogu. So it's a cool little feature on there, and it does come with two little cookies and the ship knob. Now I'm going to break this review down into two other sections, and the first one we're going to talk about is the pram. In my opinion, the pram actually steals the show. Baby Grogu is really fun, but the details of the pram and the actual building experience of the pram was really, really great. As you can see here, yes, it's brown and white and a little yellow features here, but that's kind of what Star Wars does. They don't really do too many crazy colors. It's kind of very boring world when it comes to color-wise, so the pram, you're not going to be expecting too much out of it. The really cool thing is all the details and how comfortably Grogu actually fits in the pram itself. The stickers are very, very minimal, but it adds a good little amount of detail to it. I was very happy with the pram, and then also has a little bit of stand on the bottom, which I was not expecting that either. So it's kind of a display piece, definitely not for play. Now, there are two little features of the pram that, are kind of just the knobs that move back and forth. It does technically move the pram in the show forward or backwards. So that is a cool little feature. And again, Grogu fits absolutely perfectly in here. It's a great little cradle for him, and the build was really, really great. Now, getting into Grogu, or Baby Yoda as some people call him, was a great build, and it was actually the first build, and you build the pram second. But overall, it's actually a really cool, detailed miniature Grogu compared to the old one. There are some wheels on the back that moves its arms up and down. It's a little, very small play feature that the old one does not have. The actual ears of the Baby Grogu with the old one and the new one, they both do move. The heads both swivel, and the hands on both of the older one and the newer one also move around. So a lot of the features are the same, but as you can tell here, the newer one compared to the older one, the newer one has a little bit better detail when it comes to the actual clothing of Grogu. Other than that, there's not really much of a difference here. The older one is a way bigger set, and the newer Grogu is way smaller to fit in the pram. So the details of this new Grogu is really, really great. I did like the smaller version of it better because the pram really makes up for the size difference compared to the older one. Now, once you build both of them and you combine the pram with the Grogu, as you can see here, it looks really good put together. I was really surprised about this entire set and the actual size of it. I was expecting something way smaller, but the Pram and the Grogu together make such a large set for 1100 pieces. I was pleasantly surprised about all of the details. It's definitely something you're going to put on your desk and not just necessarily store away, sell, or, give it away to somebody else. You're definitely going to want to keep this set for a very, very long time. And in my opinion, this set is way better than the older version. Just the Pram alone and a little bit details of the Sorgan frog just set it so much more apart. So overall, I'm going to let you know right now if you should buy this set, wait for it to go on sale, or just save your money. And of course, I'm going to tell you to buy this set right now. It's $100. Maybe you'll see it for $88 at some point in its lifespan, maybe 20% off, but that won't probably happen until Black Friday of later this year. So go ahead and buy this set. You're going to get your bang for your dollar when it comes to the price wise and the building experience wise. Display wise, you're really going to get your bang for your buck also. The only thing that's going to be very disappointing is the minifigure. Now, the minifigure, they definitely should have added a very special edition minifigure, maybe even a Mandalorian or a special, even Luke Skywalker would have been really cool. A younger Luke Skywalker would have been, of course, out of this world. But overall, the set is totally worth it. Go out and get this right now, and I really hope you enjoyed this review. I tried to keep it simple this time, so without further ado, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, like, and comment on the video, and I will see everybody on the next one.